Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the very first ever BATSY Awards 2020 Best of the Best. Here we go. All right, how's everybody doing tonight?
What's going on, everybody?
Doing great, everybody. Hope everybody's doing really great. And like I said, welcome to the BATSY Awards, the Best of the Best 2020. This is our very first annual show, and look how sharp and snippy we look. Oh, it's not snippy, but we're sharp, right? I like it.
I was trying to find my top hat.
Jeff is going to prom, it looks like. We like that. Very nice. Looks good. How are you guys doing tonight?
Doing great, sir. How are you?
Good.
Doing very good. I'm very excited about tonight.
Absolutely.
And I want to thank everybody, 109 people watching just the intro. So thank you guys very much for everybody being here. And so basically tonight is a celebration of a really crummy year. 2020, I have a video coming out tomorrow talking about 2020, and it's been quite a year, but in terms of collecting, it's actually been kind of amazing. There's been so many amazing statues that have come out over this last year. And I thought it was about time that we celebrate those. And not only are we going to be celebrating all these statues tonight, we're also going to be doing a giveaway tonight. Everybody has a chance to win. Basically, we are giving away the Tweeterhead Dark Knight Return statue. I have the regular version that I'm giving away. I know Jeff at Secret Sanctuary gave his away, the muddy version, not too long ago. Yep. So I'm really excited to give that away to somebody. All I ask is the winner does pay shipping. But other than that, I'm really excited to send that out to somebody that voted, and I'm very excited about that. So anyway, I guess we need to do some introductions as always. Of course, this is the Rogues Gallery crew right next to me here from Wayne Manor North. Hopefully you have less snow this week than last time. But anyway, Dan the man right here, Dan Default's with us tonight.
Good evening, everybody. Yeah, a little less snow this time. We had a little warm weather, so it's all melted, but I'm sure freeze will change that soon.
Well, that's great to hear. Glad to have you. And also, of course, with us, as always, Mr. Eric B. is here with us tonight. How are you doing, Eric?
Good. Thanks, Chris. Hey, everyone. Hoping I can win an award for best tuxedo for the night.
I think you have a pretty good shot. Definitely. And I want to thank the mail gods. Eric just got his official envelopes tonight in the mail, so that was really lucky. So anyway, congratulations on getting those on time, finally.
Yes, thank you.
We also have the sexiest man on YouTube. He is the man of the plan. He is Mac God. Collections. He's Mr. Mac Main tonight. How you doing, Mac?
Hey, I don't know how to respond to that.
you just have to accept it. You just have to accept it.
I guess so. But yeah, hope I'm doing well. Hope everybody else is doing well. Hope everybody got some good Christmas presents and everybody's holiday was fun filled and everything else like that.
Absolutely. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday. I can't believe it's already through. It's crazy. Of course, we have one more to celebrate this week, and I'm definitely ready for the new year. How about you guys?
Oh, sure.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I'm ready for 2020 to go bye-bye.
Yeah. See you later. Adios. Also with us tonight from the Secret Sanctuary, Mr. Jeff Delaney is in the house. Looking sharp tonight.
Good night, hello, everybody. I'm not tonight. I'm actually on vacation. So we're out in the desert in the super secret sanctuary.
I was wondering where all your statues were.
Yeah, they're back in Newport Beach.
All right.
So there's less ocean near you this time.
Yeah, it's all desert. We're very close to Joshua Tree National Monument. It's really pretty out here.
That's awesome. Are you through there through the new year?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Well, you had a much more exciting day today. I was spending all day putting in flooring in our closet, so that was not a good one. But we're almost done. We're almost done.
That's good.
Anyway, welcome. And then last but certainly not least, Mr. Jeff 1.5. Mr. Jeff Morris is with us back tonight. How are you doing, sir?
Good evening, everybody. I'm doing good. Happy to be here.
Well, we're certainly glad to have you. And again, you're looking mighty sharp. I love that shirt.
There were a lot of color choices.
I love it.
Almost maroon.
I love
it. Maroon one.
It's perfect. It's perfect. Should we say hi to some of the folks that are here?
Yeah.
Before we get started here, go back a little bit here. I know we're going to miss some folks probably. We got Dylan Hicks is in the house. It's time to party. Got Statue Doctor here. Got Edwin Diaz. Archangel's in the house. You know what that means. We've got Levi in the house, another Brotherhood member. Thank you very much, Levi. Thanks for being here. Tin Man. I hope it's good too. I hope it is. Critical Mass. Let's see. We got Thornton Applebottom. We've got the Bat in the North. Not a surprise he's here.
Yeah, well.
We've got the Extreme channel. I have a feeling the Extreme channel might make a surprise appearance on the channel tonight, so I'm really excited about that.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely have a few surprise guests on the show. Let's see. We've got Norman Rich here. We've got John in the house, another member. Thank you very much. Daniel Brunson is in the house. Happy holidays to you. Josh B is here. Hello. Hugo Cardosa. Let the Scarecrow toxin kick in. I like it. I like it. Secret Avenger says boing. Ryan's here. Almost 100 watchers already. Hit that like button, everyone. Hey, great advice. Definitely hit that like button. That does help people find this channel and find this live stream. So thank you guys. We got Joe Latore II. Hello, Joe. Let's see. We got NTP Collects and Reviews. Again, thank you. Another member. Thank you very much. We've got Willie Neblett Jr. Hello to you. Let's see. JC Chan. Making an awesome happy 2021. Absolutely. We're ready for it. Team Mitchell's in the house with us as always. Let's see. E. Castavantes. I hope I said that right. Let's see. Greg Folks is in the house. Hello. Let's see. I don't want to miss anybody here. Carl Ripley is here. Rick Cruz is here. Happy holidays to you. Jose Otero. Thank you very much. We're looking very sharp tonight. Hey, we have to do the award show, right?
You bet.
Everybody's spiffy, absolutely. We've got Dark Ranger 7 in the house, another member. Thank you very much. Look at the rogues dressed to the nines. Bravo. Hey, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. How about the Max idea? Next year, top hats.
Yeah, I was trying to find it. I couldn't find it. I was really going to go. I was going to wear it.
Hey, Brad. Brad's here in the house. Thank you for being here. Again, Brad is, I think he has the world record for the largest Batman collection, which is awesome. And he did an awesome review for that Joker piece. I don't know if watch that, but
awesome.
Oh my gosh.
That was hysterical.
So funny.
The narrating was just
It was perfect.
Yeah.
It felt like an instructional video. Like it just was so well done.
Yep.
So well done. I've got Badman, another member in the house. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here. Poor Boy Collector. Hello to you. We got Kevin Van Cleve. What's up? How are you doing? First time watching live. Hey, thanks for being here. Prince says, okay, Batman Shogun on horse for XM wins. Statue of the Year. Well, it'll be interesting. We got a lot of surprises. Some you're not going to be too surprised. Some of them you're going to be, whoa. It's pretty interesting. We got Matt Rowe in the house. We got Benji 3008. Hello to you. Roman Helmet. Hello. Lucas Gomez. Is this Penguin Cosplay Convention? Nice to see you guys. I love it. Andrew Billing. Hey, another member. Thank you very much. Excited about the evening, guys. Thank you for all the work you put in. Hey, these guys are awesome. Absolutely awesome. Matt Beast is here. Hello. Aaron Garcia. Hello to you. Let's see. I'm back. Sucka's here. Love that name. I absolutely love that name. Let's see. Let's see. I don't want to miss anybody. Timo is here. Oh, Sweden. Hello, Sweden.
Nice.
El Loco 1527. Hola, ¿qué pasa? Muchas gracias for being here. Gotham GCPD. I love that name. Let's get this thing started. We're going to here in just a second. I'm known as Batman where I come from. That's pretty awesome. Hey, John, thanks for being here. We got Figure This. Hello to you. Extreme Channel is only wearing a red headband.
Oh, God. Say it as
We got Astronomer's World here in the house. Yo, yo, yo.
What's up,
Thank
man?
you very much. We're going to keep on rocking. B-Dub3, just here for the wardrobe malfunctions. Well, it's all up to you. Yeah, it's all up to you, Jeff. We got Ben Hizzle in the house. Hello. Bats in the Belfry. We've got, let's see, Jason's here. Hello. Gary Cooper. Happy holidays to you. Primordial Predominant. I like it. John is here. Hello to you. Let's see. Oh, a brand new member, Matt. Thanks for being a new member tonight. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Welcome to the Brotherhood. V9 Flash. Hashtag restraint Prime 1 sale. Yeah. And shipping wasn't too bad, guys. On most of it, I think. Not all.
I've stayed away from all that. I'm trying not to look at it.
Yeah. Dixon's here. Oh, we got so many. Let's see. Punisher XS. Noxus is here. Hello to you. Hugo, I think we said hello to you. I think. George, hello to you. Oh, we got a super chat right there. Thank you very much from Peru. Thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you.
Arch.
New member, looking sharp, guys. Thank you very much, Dixon. That's awesome. Thank you.
Nope. Mac.
Is Arch at it again?
Yeah, he's at it.
Hey, Katie. Thanks for being here. Eric. Let's see. Pimrikas are in the house. Thank you very much for being here. Is this the one you saw?
Yep.
There, yeah, that's pretty. My thumb is up for Mac, and he knows just where I like it. Yep. Oh, Arc is awesome. ZSBC2. Wow, that's a name. Hello, everybody. Happy holidays to you. And the award goes to, we're about ready to find out. Statue Doctor, hello. Batman is the coolest, absolutely. Mac. Uh-oh, not another Mac. We got Mac is in the house. Double Macs. Jager, nice to be able to finally catch a stream. Thank you for being here. Daniel says, I just got my Prime 1 versus Batman yesterday. It's awesome. Awesome statue. Love mine. I know Mac loves his.
Love it.
Silver Wolf, I'm glad you guys are on right now. DHL got me stressing. I hear you. Let's see. Wes, hello to you. Just tripped over my bat cape, and I don't even have a bat cape. Well, I don't even want to know what that means, but Jerry Bourne is here. Hi. Gary Partridge is here. Hello. Thank you very much. We're trying to look official tonight. And I think we are caught up with people here. We got another new member. Brad has joined the Brotherhood. Thank you, Brad. That's awesome. Thanks for being part of the Brotherhood. Thank you. That's awesome. If you want to know what that is, basically it's just if you join down below, there's different perks and things. So thank you guys so very much for the new members tonight. That's awesome. Thank you. Okay. Well, so like we said at the very beginning, tonight we're going to be celebrating all of the different statues that have come out in the year 2020. I do want to make something clear. When we first started doing the nomination process, there was some question whether we should do some that happened in December of the prior year. And so we did that. So there are some choices that were December of 2019. When we do this next year, we'll do December of 2020. There's also, unfortunately, some statues that have come out in the last week or so that didn't make the list because they just weren't released in time. We needed to get this out in November, so we had enough time to tabulate all the results. Thank you so very much. There were well over 700 of you that voted, and which is just awesome. I was so happy. I was really hoping to get over 500, and you guys really pulled through, getting over 700 entries. Of course, that means 700 of you have a chance to win the statue here at the end of the show, which again, I'm just so very happy. So that's basically just kind of give you kind of some background of the pieces, how they were nominated, and again, statues from all companies, all shapes and sizes we're going to be celebrating tonight. All licensed pieces, of course. That's what we focus here on this channel. Hey, I want to give a shout out real quick. Allison Vasquez, it says new member tonight. So thank you very much. Another new member. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here and part of the Brotherhood of the Bat. That's awesome. Thank you. Oh, we got another Psyduck Moon is here. And Joseph R. I think that's everybody. Okay. So anything else you guys want to say before we get started? Did I leave anything out?
I don't think so.
Yeah. No.
Is there a best tux category?
The best tux category. Maybe people in the chat can vote. So yeah, well, who do you think looks the sharpest? Here, hold on. Let me do something real quick. I have let everybody else in the Rogues Gallery. They've all left the show now. So it should be the best tux. And no, I'm just kidding. So there we go. So yeah, who do you want to vote? I think it might be Mac. It might be Jeff. Man, Eric looks good. Dan looks sharp. I love it.
I'm voting for Jeff 1.5.
We got
with the sunglasses.
Yeah, I was going to say the sunglasses put it over. I don't know how you can beat that.
Matching glasses.
I said at the beginning of the show, he looks Hollywood.
That's what he does.
Jager with a $20 super chat. Thank you very, very much. Let's get this show on the road. Thank you very much for the super chat. You guys are rocking it tonight. Thank you for the support. Thank you guys. Okay, so we are ready. Let me go back into this part here. We are ready. The first category tonight is going to be the best large scale statue. And here we go. All right, Dan. So you are going to be reading all the nominations tonight from all the people that did vote for the nominations. And again, we're talking about best large-scale statue. And if you would enlighten us with the nominations.
I sure would. This evening, in tonight's first category, best large-scale statue, we have several nominations. First is Bermejo Joker from Prime One Studios, Hush Poison Ivy from Prime One Studios, Batman Who Laughs from Prime One Studio, Batman Damned from Prime One Studio. Am I sensing a theme here?
I am.
Bane versus Batman from Prime One Studio, Spider-Man Advanced Suit from PCS, Dark Knight Returns Master Race from Prime One Studio, Dark Knight Ledger Joker from Queen Studios, Hawkman from Iron Studios, Hush Superman, the black version from Prime One Studio, Nightfall Batman from Prime One Studio, Jet Power Optimus Prime from Prime One Studio, Deathstroke, the comics version from Prime One Studio, Dark Knight Returns Superman from Prime One Studio, General Zod from Prime One Studio, and finally, Super Sons from Prime One Studio.
Wow. So first of all, I just want to say that it's amazing to think of all those statues came out this year. Like they're all amazing statues. Mm-hmm. It'll also be interesting to see that this was very Prime One heavy because they up until now have been the larger scale, 1/3 scale company. But now we have others, Queen Studios and J&D, and even XM is doing 1/3 pieces now. So it'll be interesting to see next year if how varied this category starts to become. Yeah. But it's pretty awesome, right?
Yeah.
In the chat down below, predict what you guys think here. Start putting your predictions in the comments. If anybody thinks that they might know who they think the best large scale will be. And again, guys, if anything is not nominated, we didn't include it. So this was your nominations, and that's what we put down. So there might have been statues that were left out, and they might have been left out just because they were not nominated. Let's see. We've got Batman Who Laughs, Batman Who Laughs, Batman Who Laughs, Batman Who Laughs. I've got a Bermejo here. Man, I think we have a lot of Batman Who Laughs fans here. Batman Who Laughs. We got a Hush Hybe.
Got
And the winner is Tony Shalhoub. I like that. That's awesome. Man, everybody's saying Batman Who Laughs. We've got Deathstroke. Batman Who Laughs. We got a Dark Knight Master Race. Levi says Bermejo is winning or Batman Who Laughs, but I want Hush Ivy to win. Bermejo. Man, got a lot of the same thinking here. Wow, a lot of people. Okay. Dark Knight 3, Bermejo Joker. Batman Who Laughs will hoard the awards tonight. I guess we'll find out. There's a Dark Knight 3, a couple Dark Knight 3s. Okay, Dan, here we go. I think you are the one with the envelope. Do you guys want to show? Let me zoom in on you guys.
There we go.
There it is. Best large scale. Show them. Do you have the envelope seal on the back?
Officially sealed by the Bat authorities.
Nice.
The official Batman wax seal.
Yes.
And here we go.
Let's take a look. And the winner is Batman.
Whoa! Batman Who Laughs. Hey! Oh, that is crazy. That definitely, for anybody that owns that statue, I think a lot of people could see why that one was voted the way it was. Now, what I'm going to tell you guys is as we go, I'm going to give you the percentage of the people that voted for the winner, and I'm also going to give you the percentage of the runner-up. If you guys are interested, let me know in the chat. I thought about doing a second video where I just break everything down. I break everything down, how everybody voted in every category. So if you want that, please let me know in the chat. And also please let me know by giving a thumbs up to this video. That'll let me know that you want me to do that. So for those math geeks, the analytic geeks like myself, that way we can share that data. And you guys, maybe even the statue companies would want to see how some of that broke down. So I thought that would be interesting as well. So anyway, I'll break it down if that's what you guys want. But anyway, so Batman Who Laughs got 26.3% of the vote. Wow. It's amazing how people voted in all these different categories. Certain ones got a ton of votes. Some of them, like there was like, literally however many nominations there were that many votes. Like it was crazy in the pie chart. But large scale statue, 26.3% for the Batman Who Laughs. And then the runner up, second place with 19% was the Bermejo Joker.
Oh, okay.
So 26% to 19%. So you guys can see a little bit of a gap there. And again, if you guys are interested, I will break it down even further in a future video. But anyway, so pretty crazy, right? 26.3%. That's pretty legit.
Yep.
It is.
That sure is.
Pretty legit right there. Okay. All right. So let me go back into this here and get rid of that banner. And now I believe we are going to go to Eric for our next category. And that is going to be the best budget statue. All right, best budget statue. Dan, would you like to once again give us the nominees?
I'd be happy to, Chris.
Thank you, sir.
In the best budget statue category, we have Batman Who Laughs from Kotobukiya, McFarlane Black and White from DC Direct, Harley and Poison Ivy from DC Direct, Penguin from Diamond Select, Alex Ross Batman from DC Direct, Iceman from Diamond Select, Darkseid from Diamond Select, and Dark Knight Returns from Diamond Select.
So it's kind of crazy to me that DC Direct is now going to be no more. So will there be other companies kind of stepping up to kind of fill that smaller scale void, or will everybody just jump on to 1/5, 1/6, and higher? It'll be interesting. What do you guys think?
You know what surprises me about those nominations? That there's not one from Iron Studios.
Yeah.
With all the pieces they put out, there's not one.
Mm-hmm.
I was shocked too that nobody nominated those, and I don't know if some people just don't think of them, or if there's just so many that kind of gets lost in the shuffle. Maybe I don't know,
Right.
But I couldn't believe that either. I'm like, it's one of our smallest categories. There wasn't very many nominations, or maybe just people don't care, enough to nominate. But I thought that was pretty interesting. And Hugo is predicting Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep. So there you go. All right. So without further ado, Eric, you have this envelope, and would you like to share with us what the best budget piece is?
I got the envelope.
There it is.
Official Batman seal.
Nice. Very nice.
And the winner of the best budget best budget statue is the McFarlane black and white Batman.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
That's a good one.
Yeah, good choice.
Very good.
Man, that is a beautiful statue. I could definitely see why it won. So this one had a little bit more of a percentage in winning. This one got 27.7% of the vote for the McFarlane piece. Do you guys think it's one of the best? Like Dan, you used to collect the black and whites. Do you feel like it's like the best of the best?
You know, I'm not sure, Chris. It's a really cool statue. The design is awesome. It's amazing that any of them, arrive without being broken. It is definitely a cool design. But man, there are some others that I think that match up pretty well. But for sure, a cool statue. Good choice.
Well, second place is the one that I was hoping that won, but it got 21.6%, and that is the Batman Who Laughs from ArtFX Kotobukiya.
Yep.
I am in love with that statue. If it was a bigger statue, I would have bought it instantly, but I don't collect that scale. But I mean, what do you guys think of that piece? I mean, I know we've had some love before about that one.
It's cool.
Great. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it was nice to see Kotobukiya. It was nice to see Kotobukiya get some love for that. I think Kotobukiya kind of gets pushed aside a little bit. We don't talk about them as much, but they definitely put out some awesome quality things. I was really impressed with that piece.
Yeah.
So, anyway, congratulations to the DC Direct piece and the McFarlane piece. And again, it's really sad that this might be our last time we talk about these statues.
I think I coined a new phrase for tonight. Budget and Batman, you get a badget.
The badget. I like it. Yeah, it could be the badget. It's your own category. I love it. I love it. All right. So let me go back into this. And the next category that we're going to be talking about tonight is the best bust. And that will be Jeff Delaney. And so without further ado, let's roll it. All right, so now it's time, like we said, for the best bust. And this category was pretty interesting because this was kind of the year of the bust. No pun intended. But all these companies started coming out like Queen Studios, Infinity Studios, making these incredible life-size busts. And some of those companies like Queen has kind of ventured away from those a little bit and done some polystone statues. But it's been kind of mind-blowing how good these things are. What is your overall thought before we get started of these busts? Like, are you guys sold on these? Do you think they're getting better, or do you find them kind of creepy?
Busts aren't really my thing at this point in time, just do the space. But, I like busts. I think that, the level of detail that they've been putting in them is pretty amazing. But, for me as in my personal collection, it's just not something I'm really ready to jump into at this moment. There's been times I've wanted to, but I had to, of course, practice that restraint that everybody knows about.
Hashtag restraint, right, Mr. X? I like it. Absolutely. How about the rest of you guys? Have you even considered? I know Jeff maybe considered that Hulk bust.
Well, and you have to remember that a bust does not have to be full scale.
That's true.
There's the Wonder Woman bust that came out this year. That's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I actually own that bust, and I thought about that Hulk, but like Max said, it's just too big.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well, the only one on my radar right now is that possible Infinity Studio Ledger Joker, which I'm excited to see. I'm not excited to see the price point, and it's been like Joker mania this week, which has been nuts. But that's the only one kind of, maybe that Margot Robbie Harley Quinn was pretty awesome, but we haven't seen anything about her yet. So,
I just ordered a bust.
Oh, did you?
I ordered the half scale Ahsoka Tano from Gentle Giant.
Ah, nice.
Oh, very nice. That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's very cool. That's their Legends in 3D.
Yeah.
Yep.
They also just showed a Baby Yoda today, didn't they?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
We have a
Except,
sideshow
I
reward
don't know if you saw
code.
my poster now, but
I did.
he's wearing a flight jacket, like a bomber jacket.
Did you say sideshow reward code?
Yeah, there's a emergency broadcast. There's a reward code.
Okay, let's see if somebody can put it up in the chat.
It's a $2 code.
Out of time 20.
Out of time 20. All right, everybody go to sideshow.
That
What
should
can
be
I
the
get?
name of every code. You're out of time by the time you get there.
Actually done pretty well.
That's live right now.
It's live right now, so everybody go do their business real quick. Stay here on the channel though.
I'm already done.
Oh, you're already in there.
Yeah, me too.
I
All
like
right,
never
out
get
of
those
time
codes.
20.
Yep.
Yeah.
1 T and outa.
Copy and paste is the way to go. Oh,
Yep.
That's right.
Let's see if we can get it.
Let's see if we can get it. I got mine.
Just
Yeah.
in time.
There we go. Thank you, everybody. Well, that's exciting.
Yep, got it.
Nice.
I'm ready.
Everybody got it?
Yep.
Okay. $2.
$2.
Can't beat
There's
that.
my $2. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
$2 richer.
Okay, let's see. Let's go back to our. Okay, I guess we're ready. Was everybody done talking about busts? Did anybody else want to add anything before we do the nominations?
I mean, I've said my opinion, multiple times. I like the traditional bust where it, slopes into the midsection. I don't like the whole half torso where it looks like a realistic person in your house. So
It's primarily been Queen Studio Sideshow with the smaller scale as well, with the more of the just the shoulders. Although, like the Queen Studio Wonder Woman has the arms, so it'll be interesting to see if that continues. I guess even that new Thanos from Queen Studios also had that one arm, right?
I could probably make an exception for that Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful piece. Beautiful piece.
Yeah.
All right, Dan. Without further ado, then why don't you give us the nominations from Best Bust?
Okay, let's get into it. Best Bust 2020. First on the list, Thanos, life-size bust by Queen Studios. The Affleck Batman life-size bust from Queen Studios. Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot, life-size bust from Infinity Studios. Hulk, life-size bust from Queen Studios. Wonder Woman bust from Sideshow Collectibles. Animated series Batman, half-scale bust from Diamond Select. Wolverine bust from Sideshow Collectibles. Black Panther life-size bust from Queen Studios. Iron Man Mark 50 life-size bust by Queen Studios. And lastly, the animated series Joker half-scale bust from Diamond Select.
Nice. It's nice to see some variety there.
It is.
I mean, I know the smaller scales might not compete with the bigger scale. Maybe we should do that next year and have that break it down into two sizes. I don't know. We still don't really know what the sideshow bus scale is, right? It's somewhere between third and fourth, somewhere. But anyway, all great busts. They're all fantastic, whether they're polystone or silicone. It's just been an amazing year for those busts. And without further ado, Jeff Delaney, I believe you have this category.
I do. Here's the official envelope delivered by representatives from Price Waterhouse. Here's the seal. There we go.
There's the seal. Very nice.
All right. And the winner is Power Girl. No, just kidding.
Although true.
The new Dr. Doom.
Best bust of 2020. Wonder Woman from Infinity Studios.
Hey.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that is an incredible piece. And I can definitely see why it was voted the way it was. Do you guys want to make a percentage guess on how many people voted for this one?
Was that the older one where she's like this? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my vote. Okay.
The Wonder Woman from Queen Studios hasn't come out yet, or hasn't been released yet.
Yep.
Anybody want to take a guess on percentage?
31.3.
31.3. Anybody else?
45.
45.
25.
I was gonna say, I think it's something in the low 20s. 22.
Okay. Best bust was the Gal Gadot Wonder Woman with 42.6%.
Wow.
42.6%. I thought that was strong.
Wow.
That is strong.
It's a good thing. I voted like 20 times on that one. No, I'm just kidding.
It is definitely one of the higher percentages of the night, but there's two that are higher, which is pretty crazy. But definitely deserved. I think it's a beautiful, sculpt. It looks just like her. I think in hand it looks amazing, which does say a lot about Infinity Studio and the quality they're going to be putting out. And that's just their first piece, so I'm excited to see how they do in the future. The second place on that with 24%. So it did about half that, 24%. Thanos. Yep. Thanos life-size bust from Queen Studio. And so obviously these two statue companies are doing an amazing job with what they're putting out. So congratulations to Wonder Woman there, and congratulations to Infinity Studio on their first win of the night. That's awesome. Well, it looks like we may have lost Jeff. Hopefully he can wheel back to us. All right. So the next category on my list will be given to us by Mac Main. And there's Jeff back. Hey, Jeff.
He's loading.
There he is. All right. So we're ready now for the best small scale statue. And here we go. All right, so best small scale. What we decided when we made this category was that it was going to be anything that is smaller than 1/4 scale. So there are some repeats of it's maybe in the best budget category, but anyway, this is best small scale, and let's have Dan read the nominations for this one.
Sure thing, Chris. Another category with more than 10 nominations.
Wow.
In Best Small Scale Statue, Aquaman, 1/6 scale from XM Studios. Flash, 1/6 scale from XM Studios. Batman Sanity from XM Studios. Starfire from Tweeterhead. Animated Series Joker from Sideshow Collectibles. Animated Series Harley Quinn from Sideshow Collectibles. McFarlane Black and White from DC Direct. Wonder Woman Rebirth from XM Studios. Catwoman from Tweeterhead. Batman Who Laughs from Artifacts Kotobukiya. Batgirl from Tweeterhead. Batman, the Black variant from Tweeterhead. Batman vs. Harley Quinn Battle statue from DC Direct. Alucard of Helsing Figurama Collectors.
All right, so a lot of variety on that one, which is really cool. Obviously, a lot from Tweeterhead, a lot from XM. Also Figurama, which is awesome. It's nice to see some variety, and I'm really glad that people nominated that way, because there were statues that I wouldn't have thought of to add to the collection, because I'm so like DC focused and Marvel focused. So it was just really refreshing to see how people nominated. So anyway, thank you again, everybody that nominated. And without further ado, Mac, let's go to you. Here we go.
I feel like I need like some unboxing music for this.
That's right. Little drum roll, maybe.
Yeah, let me get that. But you guys see the seal? Look at that. Look at that quality. You see that quality?
And those are real wax seals too.
You know what? When I got these, I was real hard. I wanted to open these up and just like look at them. So I had to like completely set them away from me so that way I wouldn't look at them. So
You guys trying to flashlight through the envelope.
right.
It's been hard knowing the results for so long too.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Best small scale statue. Batman Sanity.
Nice.
Batman Sanity, absolutely. Let's give a round of applause for them. XM Studios with their first win tonight. This one was very difficult to compete against, and we actually talked about the fact that, is it still a small scale statue or should be a large scale? Well, it is that scale. It is the scale it is. So it made it in this category. Anybody want to make a prediction on this percentage of this one?
Yeah, that one's probably high.
52.
52. Okay, 52.
I'm thinking 52.
52.
I'm gonna say 70.
70. Ooh, he's going high.
I'll go 80.
Ooh, 80. Wow. Okay. Dan?
Wow. Yeah, I think it's in the 70 range. I'd say 70.
In the 70. Okay. So some of you are really close. Some of you are way too high. But the percentage,
Well, hello.
not sure what that is. Somebody's
Not me
music.
this time. I swear it's not. Anybody else?
Little mood music.
Hey, me.
Okay. Well, we can call it this way.
It's usually me. I swear it's not me this time.
All right. There we go. Okay.
What was it?
So I don't know what it was, but there it was. Anyway, the statue here, Sanity, it got 57%
China.
of the vote.
Ooh.
57% of the vote. XM Studios, a big win tonight. The second place was surprising to me. It went from 57 down to 15.2%.
Oh, wow.
A big drop. But second place was a la carte of Helsing with Figurama Collectibles.
Wow.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, wow.
So obviously that was a big hit among a lot of collectors for the smaller scale. It was not a statue that I was really very familiar with until we did this. So I appreciate everybody again that nominated statues like that. And again, I was really surprised by the vote. I thought maybe, another XM piece or Tweeterhead piece would win.
Yeah.
But obviously Figurama, big win, second place. So that was pretty awesome with 15.2%. So that's really cool. So thank you very much, Mac, for that.
You're welcome.
And we're going to roll over next to Jeff Morris. He's going to be doing the best quarter scale piece. So without further ado, let's roll that clip. So this one is a big category. This one, a lot of great premium format statues came out this year, or 1/4 scale, quarter scale pieces. Obviously, there's going to be a lot coming out in 2021 as well. But Dan, hit us with the nominations.
Sure thing, Chris. Sit back, grab a drink, and relax. It's going to take a little while to get through this one, guys. Okay, best quarter scale statue 2020. Thanos from XM Studios. Lady Death from XM Studios. Shogun Batman from XM Studios. Scarecrow Premium Format from Sideshow Collectibles. New 52 Batman from Prime 1 Studio and Sideshow Collectibles. Hulk Transformation from XM Studios.
So many.
Femto from Prime 1 Studio. Injustice 2 Brainiac from Prime 1 Studio. Gambit Premium Format from Sideshow Collectibles. Batman Ninja from Prime 1 Studio. Mr. Freeze Premium Format by Sideshow Collectibles. Lilith from Blizzard Entertainment. Cable Premium Format by Sideshow Collectibles. Colossus Premium Format by Sideshow Collectibles. Colossus by XM Studios. Captain America Endgame by Iron Studios. Catwoman Premium Format by Sideshow Collectibles. Flash Premium Format by Sideshow Collectibles. Daenerys Targaryen, Mother of Dragons from Prime 1 Studios.
Nice piece.
Sabretooth Premium Format by Sideshow Collectibles. Batman Beyond Premium Format by Sideshow Collectibles. Thanos Endgame by Iron Studios. Aquaman Premium Format by Sideshow Collectibles. Spider-Man Premium Format by Sideshow Collectibles. Thor Endgame by Iron Studios. Gambit by XM Studios. Black Manta Injustice 2 by Prime 1 Studios. And the caboose, Iron Man Endgame by Iron Studios. And there you have it, Chris.
Well, we're going to let Dan catch his breath, but think of that. Think of that category alone.
It's a big category.
I mean, good Lord, the quality, the statues that have come out this year, it's just mind blowing, right?
It is.
Crazy. you forget, right? We all kind of, we get the latest piece, we get excited about it, it gets in, it's in the collection, and we tend to move on, right?
Yeah.
It's on to the next thing, and kind of lose track. But man, looking at the list, just those alone, never mind all the others on the rest of the list.
It just blows my mind how many amazing statues have come out. And again, these are just quarter. Just quarter. And you guys know how much I love the 1/3. So like it just blows my mind what all these companies are putting out. And again, it's nice to see other companies doing some 1/4 as well, kind of having some variety there. It's just really cool to see. A lot of those other companies are doing movie pieces. So maybe, it gives a lot of variety of collectors. So that was really awesome. Yeah. Before we do the announcement, I just want to say 191 people watching. Thank you guys so very much. That means the world to me for you guys being here tonight. Again, hit that like button if you would. That really does help. So thank you very, very much. And share this video and let people know that we're having a really great time tonight. So thank you guys.
Just the overabundance of Ledger Joker statues makes you forget the entire year.
Yeah, it's been quite a week for Ledger Joker, and it's been very exciting for me, to say the very least. So it's very, very fun. Very fun. Well, I believe, Jeff Morris, this is your category here. So we're going to go to him right here. Best quarter scale. Here we go. Make your predictions, guys, in the comments.
Field. I would not even know where to start to predict.
FYI, we don't know the answers.
Yeah. I'm the only one that knows the answers.
Quarter scale.
Any Michael Jackson Thriller.
No. I won.
Batman Shogun.
Wow.
Good. Wow. XM Studios again.
All right.
Another big win for them. That's awesome. That
was a little shocking.
What a piece, though, guys. I mean, talk about a pure art piece. It is just a beautiful, beautiful statue from them. This one right here, it got 21.6%. 21.6% of the vote for Batman Shogun. Again, congratulations to XM Studios. A great 1/4 piece. And second place on this one with 12.7% is another XM piece, believe it or not. It is the Hulk transformation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal piece.
I thought it might have a chance for like Scarecrow or one of those, because it was just such a popular piece this year as well. But I mean, come on, Hulk transformation and Batman Shogun, two amazing pieces.
Do you have a third place?
I do, but I don't have it with me right now. But I'm going to do that on that separate video.
Okay.
So that way you guys can see all the results broken down to the actual bottom vote. So that'll be a lot of fun. So congratulations again to XM Studios. I mean, come on, that was a pretty great win, I think, for them. That was a great piece, don't you guys think?
Yeah, phenomenal.
Absolutely fantastic.
Shogun's the one where he's on the horse, right?
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah, I had the chance to see that at New York Comic-Con. It's fantastic.
That's awesome. And Dan, is that one you ever considered?
Chris, for space reasons, it's not.
Okay.
I have the original Batman Samurai from XM, and I'm happy with that one.
How about those new penguin photos? Of that swayed you anymore? It looks pretty good to me.
That has me tilting a little bit. That one, I said no more samurai, but oh man,
I know. There's one face that I really like. It's more penguin-y with the monocle. I don't like the one with the teeth, but it looks good. It looks really good. So sorry, I had to ask because I haven't talked to you.
It looks like a hog, doesn't it?
What'd you say, Jeff?
Looks like a space hog.
Yeah, I know. I can see that.
Really wide and deep.
Yeah,
it's big, but it didn't seem that big in person. I think, Dan, you're torn between Shogun and the N52 Batman on the motorcycle. All right. So
that one. Another space hog. That one.
It's between the motorcycle or horse.
Oh no, I would go with the motorcycle if I was going to pick.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I want to see how that one. I want to see how that one looks in hand too. The motorcycle piece, more from a size standpoint than anything else. It's really difficult to gauge the size. I've watched the convention video of that one, and in some video it looks enormous. In other video, it doesn't look that big. But
I think it's going to be slightly. I think it's going to be like the new 52 Batman, where it's just slightly bigger than 1/4.
yeah,
I predict.
yeah,
That's just me. Even though they won't call it 1/4, I think that's what it is.
right.
But anyway, we're going to move on now to the best paint applications, and this one will go back to Dan. And here's the package. And here we go with best paint apps. So you're having to do double duty here, Dan, but let's have the nominations. Not as many nominations this time. So when we were actually thinking about this category, we actually were thinking about, which pieces had the best paint apps, but people kind of took it differently and they thought which company had the best paint apps. So that's what we went with. And so Dan, without further ado, hit us with the nominations.
Yeah, a friendly and short list.
Yes.
Best paint apps. First is XM Studios, followed by Prime 1 Studios, Tweeterhead, Sideshow Collectibles, Kotobukiya, Infinity Studios, Queen Studios, and PCS.
Yeah,
absolutely. Again, I just want to give a quick shout out to the over 700 people that did vote in all of these categories. Again, that just is awesome. And so, Dan, who did the fans vote for best paint apps?
Who did they vote for? Chris, let's take a look.
So this was originally supposed to be best paint app on a statue, but it turned into best company.
Correct. Best paint apps for a statue company.
I got to tell you, Chris, I'm really enjoying using my game show host voice tonight. And the winner is Prime 1 Studio.
Prime 1 Studios.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That is awesome. I was actually a little surprised by that myself, that they won. And they had 51.1% of the vote, which I thought was really strong. Right out of the gate, people, whenever they were nominating, everybody was saying XM. And I thought, they do a phenomenal job. Of course, I love the paint work on Prime 1 as well. But again, 51.1%. I was really surprised that it voted that high. Second place with, make sure I have this right, 25.8%. 25.8% did go to XM Studios.
Okay. Maybe we just have more 1/3 collectors.
I think maybe.
To be fair, I think it should have went per statue, not company.
Well, and that's what we originally intended, but people mistook it that way, so we just went with it. So we just went with company, but people think 51.1% voted for Prime 1 for best paint apps. So again, 25.8% for XM Studios. So congratulations to both those companies. Pretty darn exciting. Pretty awesome. I was a little surprised by the results there.
Which got my vote because it was for the sanity piece, and I think for a 1/6 scale, they killed the paint job to where it looks like it could be painted for like a 1/3 scale or better than a 1/4 scale.
Yeah.
Beautiful piece. I feel like both companies definitely deserving of that win.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep.
Well, we're going to go back to Eric then for our next category, and this one will be the Best Base Award. All right, Dan, hit us with the categories, or the nominations on Best Base. A lot of best bases this year. It's amazing.
Yeah, great category, and I feel like Mac should be doing this one though. I can't get anywhere near that. Okay, in our best base category for 2020, first up, Injustice 2 Brainiac from Prime 1 Studio.
Base.
Batman Who Laughs by Prime 1 Studio. Scarecrow Premium Format by Sideshow Collectibles. Bane vs. Batman from Prime 1 Studio. Vermejo Joker from Prime 1 Studio. Alucard Figurama. Dark Knight Returns Master Race from Prime 1 Studio. Deathstroke from Prime 1 Studio. Poison Ivy Hush from Prime 1 Studio. Injustice 2 Black Manta from Prime 1 Studio. New 52 Batman by Prime 1 Studio and Sideshow Collectibles. Iceman by XM Studios. Emma Frost from XM Studios, Hulk Transformation from XM Studios, and Daenerys Targaryen, Mother of Dragons from Prime 1 Studios.
So, and again, another incredible category. Do you guys feel like this year kind of upped the level of bases? Like where before we had these small bases and they sort of told a story, but do you feel like the storytelling has increased this year? I know the bases have certainly gotten bigger. Yeah. But what do you guys think? Do you guys feel, how are you feeling about bases this year?
I would definitely say the base game has jumped up a bit, for sure. I think the level of detail and just everything that they're adding into it, like when you think of the Batman Who Laughs, he's got, that intricate base with all the chains, and you have those, 3 Robins on there as well. So I think that stepped it up. That was a real big step up for me in my eyes.
Yeah. I'm personally, I'm a big base person. For example, all these Ledger Jokers, the J&D and the Queen Studios, base is a little too small.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the recent reveals have been a little bit more simplistic. I think people think, like, I think of the Scarecrow base this year was incredible. Bane versus Batman, that tells a complete story. The base on the New 52 from Prime 1, just those type of bases, it's just like mind blowing to me. Again, I've never seen a base more cool than the Batman Who Laughs. Like, to me, like that is just. I'm looking at it right now, and I just there's so much going on. Like it's just crazy to me that that's just the base, and it's been really exciting for me as a fan. Dan, how have you felt about bases in general this year?
Yeah, I tend to really enjoy the bases that tell a better story and are which typically equates to bigger somehow.
Yeah.
But what's really funny is, as we do, we talk about statues every day as a fan community, and, we buy statues, get them in. And if the base is too big, you hear people talking about, oh, the base is too big. It's a space hog. It's, they should think about, more compact bases. And then we get the smaller bases and they don't tell enough story, and they don't, what a push-pull there, So.
Yeah, sure.
Well, the collectors are never like that. Come on.
It depends on the collector. Like, so if you want like a Besta, you want, sideshow premium formats with smaller bases.
Yeah.
I have Paxes. I prefer the bigger bases because it fills my cabinets up better. So it really depends on your display.
True.
Yep.
True.
It's again, it comes back to the eye of the beholder for all of this. I mean, how much space do you have? How much budget? What do you like? So, anyway, without further ado, Dan, we're going to go right to you for the best base. Or was it Eric?
Yeah, not me.
It was Eric. I'm sorry, Eric.
Let me pass it to Dan. Hey, Dan.
Here we go.
This one does not have an official seal. I did not cheat. It came
no official seal. I ran out of seals. I didn't have enough seals for everybody. I want to give a shout out to my wife. She's the one that found those.
Yeah, those are cool.
They are. Yeah, they're.
Open my Christmas presents. All right. Base goes to Prime 1. Batman Who Laughs.
Hey,
very nice, very nice. Man, that like I was just saying, that statue is just incredible with the robins, the chains. It's just it's unbelievable. And I don't know if it's been topped yet in terms of bases yet for this year. So this category for this winner right here, Batman Who Laughs, got 27.8%, which again I feel like is a really strong percentage there for that base. The second one got 14.4%, and again, it was a surprise for me. 14.4% was the a la carte of Helsing again.
Wow. Oh, wow. Cool.
Wow.
Figurama collectors. So that's really awesome. 14.4%. Again, I thought maybe it would lean toward more Scarecrow with that base with the Robin coming out of it. But again, a la carte of Helsing. So congratulations again for 14.4% on that one. That's awesome. Okay, so the next category, we have a little bit of a different order here because we have a very special guest on this one. This one is going to be Best Face Sculpt. So, Dan, if you would go ahead and read the nominations, and then I'll show you the video.
Sure thing, Chris. Best Face Sculpt.
Best Face Sculpt. Here we go.
From Prime 1 Studio, the Bermejo Joker. The Batman Who Laughs from Prime 1 Studio. Superman Hush, the black version from Prime 1 Studio. Ledger Joker, by Queen Studios. Flush Poison Ivy by Prime One Studio. Jean Grey from Sideshow Collectibles. Batman Damned by Prime One Studio. Gambit from Sideshow Collectibles. Hulk Transformation from XM Studios. Mr. Freeze from Sideshow Collectibles. Scarecrow from Sideshow Collectibles. Logan from Sideshow Collectibles. Emma Frost from XM Studios. Bane vs. Batman by Prime One Studio. Daenerys Targaryen, Mother of Dragons from Prime One Studio. Robin Crows, Batman Who Laughs from Prime One Studio. Aquaman, the movie statue from Sideshow Collectibles.
And that's the Jason Momoa one.
That's the one.
Yeah, I mean, gosh, amazing head sculpts, right? I mean, this is a really, again, another really tough category in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I just think it's awesome. I think my favorite, I voted for Bermejo, I think, if I remember right. But I don't know, so many awesome ones. And so without further ado, let's see who the winner is for Best Face Sculpt.
This is so unexpected. I cannot believe I just won the BATSY for the best YouTuber. See, it's best face sculpt. I didn't win anything? Oh, okay. I'm Mr. X, and apparently I'm here to present the BATSY for the best face sculpt. So honored to be here, even though I didn't win anything. But category for this, the mug is really important. So for me, I am rooting for P1 Bermejo Joker. Let's see who the BATSY goes to. And the BATSY goes to... Oh, yes, baby! Congrats, Prime One. Fantastic. So I didn't win anything?
All right, Joker. Congratulations. That's awesome. And I want to give a special thanks to Mr. X from the Extreme channel for playing along with us tonight. That was awesome. And he did that between vacations, which is really cool of him to do. So anyway, yes, you are the best YouTuber. So congratulations on your official award. And anyway, thank you for participating in that. That was a lot of fun. And what do you guys think? Bermejo Joker, what do you guys think of that head sculpt?
Oh, for sure.
It's phenomenal.
100%.
That was my vote. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just such and there's so many good ones. There's multiple head sculpts. It's not just the one. But this one got 32.4%.
Yeah.
32.4% voted for the Bermejo Joker. It must have been, was it Archangel, Max?
No, it's X. He says, guys, notice once again, Chris's favorite one.
Hold on,
again.
Yeah, there we go. I know. Again, I'm going to show you guys the results. Believe me, these are all legit.
Like I said, Prime One's just going to win everything.
I don't think any voting machines were compromised during this event. I don't think. At least not that I'm aware of, anyway.
Need a recap.
But anyway, for second place, let me see here. Second place got 20.8%.
Wow.
It's the Ledger Joker from Queen Studios.
Wow.
Which, again, there's so many Ledger Joker sculpts out this week, but I still think it's one of the best. Yeah. And I can definitely see why so many people voted for that one. I thought maybe people would, maybe a contender would be like the Poison Ivy face, but I know like the paint applications were a little bit, maybe dumbed down a little bit compared to the prototype. But yeah, Ledger Joker, second place. That's pretty awesome. So congratulations on the two Jokers, which is pretty cool.
Well, we still have best female face sculpt, right?
We have best female statue.
Oh, female statue. Okay.
Yeah, because that was all face sculpts in one category.
Okay.
So we probably could next year. We could probably do best male face sculpt, best female sculpt. I don't know. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks again to Mr. X. That was awesome. Let's see. What do we have next? Next up, we have Jeff Delaney is going to be doing the best exclusive. So let's roll that. So best exclusive is a pretty fun category, and that could be standalone. It could be swap out head sculpts and things like that. And so Dan has the master list. Dan, what were the nominations?
I do have the master list, Chris, and the nominations are Damien statue EX from Batman Who Laughs by Prime One Studios, Bermejo Joker EX head sculpts by Prime One Studio, Batman Damned EX head sculpts by Prime One Studio, Bane vs. Batman EX portrait by Prime One Studio, the New 52 Batman EX portrait and Kryptonite by Prime One Studio, Dark Knight Rises EX Bale portrait by Prime One Studio, Dark Knight Rises Bane EX torso swap outs by Prime One Studio, Cyclops swap out torso by XM Studios, Nora, Mr. Freeze, PF by Sideshow Collectibles, Batman Ninja Art Stand by Prime One Studio, Batman Dark Knight Returns Master Race EX Swap Outs by Prime One Studio, Scarecrow Nightmare Portrait EX by Sideshow Collectibles, and lastly, Hawkman Open and Closed Wings by Iron Studios.
Man, a lot of great ones. Do you guys remember what you got? Do you remember which ones you guys voted for?
I believe I voted for the Damien statue.
Yeah, I voted for the proximity Damien.
I'm still jealous of that. Why did I not do it for the owl mask alone?
Yeah.
Kills me. Anybody else remember what they voted for?
I don't remember.
Well, I guess we're going to find out who everybody voted for here in just a second here. Again, this was Jeff. Well, it goes right back to Jeff Delaney. So, Jeff, I'm going to throw it to you.
I think I voted for Mr. Freeze. I think I voted for Nora. Anyway.
For Nora. That's
Here
exclusive. Here we go.
And the winner is Best Exclusive. This is very exciting.
Very exciting.
All right. The winner is Bermejo Joker Swap Out.
Wow. Very nice.
Wow.
That's fun.
Very nice. Well, I mean, that really just goes to show you that all four of those head sculpts were insanely good.
Awesome. That's a good choice.
And I know I have that problem. I know Dan does too. Like, which one do you put on the statue?
Yep.
You know, and the fact that they have their own stands, I think that was awesome too.
Yeah, I'm not one to display all the extra heads. I just don't love the way that looks in my collection. But that one, I display 2 of the 3. I can't display 3 extra heads because the symmetry's off. But I display 2 extra heads with that one. They're just too good.
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Jim Mint Collectibles in the house. That's awesome. Thank you for being here, Jim. Absolutely. And again, let's see, where did I? Suspicious Accounting. Again, I'm going to show you guys the results. So yeah, I can't help the way you guys voted. Oh, Pop Culture Fate's in the house too. I'm not going to say that out loud, but thank you very much. Yeah. Oh, I love it. That's awesome. I love it. Thank you guys for being in the chat. Thank you guys. But yeah, best exclusive. What a category. I mean, that just had so many great options. So anyway, did I say 34.4%? Did I say that already?
Nope.
I think I did. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. 34.4% for that exclusive. Second place went down to 10.3%. Wow. And that was the Dark Knight Returns Master Race from Prime One.
Oh.
Wow. Look at that.
So that had the different head sculpts. It had the chest swap outs. It had like the grapple gun and the gun. So a lot of different. I think that was what made it so great. Is there were so many different ways to make the statue look different. So again, that one got 10.3%. 10.3. Okay, so we're ready to move on to the best male, and this one again is a very special guest on the show tonight. So Dan, if you wanted to do the nomination first,
best male
statue of the year.
Okay. I will go into another fairly deep list here, not too bad, but best male statue 2020. First up, Batman Who Laughs by Prime One Studio. Dark Knight Master Race by Prime One Studio. New 52 Batman by Prime One Studio and Sideshow Collectibles. Bermejo Joker by Prime One Studio. Hulk Transformation by XM Studios. Thanos by XM Studios. Captain America Endgame by Iron Studios. Gambit Premium Format by Sideshow Collectibles. Deathstroke Comics Version by Prime One Studios. Batman Damned by Prime One Studio. Dark Knight Ledger Joker by Queen Studios. Dark Knight Rise Bale Batman by Prime One Studio. Batman Shogun by XM Studios. Nightfall Batman by Prime One Studio. Flash Premium Format by Sideshow Collectibles. Scarecrow Premium Format by Sideshow Collectibles. And lastly, General Zod by Prime One Studio.
It's another one of those categories that are like they're all good. I mean, they're
all good.
every category they're all good.
yeah. I mean, it's amazing to me, and again, just how people voted was so cool because it just showed how many amazing statues there were. Because a lot of the results were divided, of course, which was a good thing. But it just really goes to show you how many good statues there were this year.
Yep.
So anyway, best male statue. Let's cut to our special guest. Here we go.
What's going on, everybody? Gem Mint here from Gem Mint Collectibles. I want to thank the Batman statue collector himself for having me on the BATSY Awards to announce the best male statue. Now, if I had to guess what the best male statue was, I'm going to have to go with Batman Who Laughs, 1/3 scale by Prime One Studio. But let's see. We got the Bat Seal. We're going to open it up and see who is the winner. The winner for the best male statue, the Batman Who Laughs, called it.
Very good. Another big win for Prime One. Batman Who Laughs. I tell you, that is a statue that's tough to beat. That's a tough to beat statue this year. That's for sure.
Yeah.
This one, again, thanks to Jim Mint for being here. I don't know if you're still in the chat, but thank you very much. I really appreciate you doing that for us. And I want to give a shout out to him. Just crossed over 102K on his channel. So thanks, everybody, for subscribing to his channel. Congratulations, Jim. That's awesome. I hope to achieve that someday. It's my dream. So congratulations to you. And that one got 19.7%. So obviously a little bit lower here, 19.7%.
That Dr. Octopus was looking really cool. I got to watch that.
Let's see. I got to see what Max laughing.
Extreme is hashtag voter fraud.
Hashtag voter fraud. There it is. There it is.
Oh, shit's hilarious. Yeah. What happened to Nightfall Bats, man? How come he ain't in none of these? What's up, everybody? Come on.
Oh, I know. That's a fantastic piece.
Around the Nightfall, guys. Come on.
Was that nominated? I can't remember. Did you read that one?
It was in
2019.
Best male statue.
Yeah, it was nominated. Yeah, absolutely. Extreme Channel says, don't become a member there. He won't give you the gem you paid for. I love it. Again, thanks to Jim. Thanks to Extreme Collectibles. That was awesome of you guys for doing that. And second place on that one got 17.7%. So it was just right under that 19.7. But that was the Bermejo Joker. Bermejo Joker. So really cool pieces. All right, I think we're ready to roll on to Mac. And Mac, that is going to be, let me get this off of here. And Mac, we're going to best female statue for you. And here we go. All right, best female. Lots of great categories or nominations, I think. I feel like there were more better male statues this year than female, which I thought was kind of weird because there's been so many female. It's been kind of spotlighted over the years. But anyway, Dan, what's the nominations here?
Sure thing, Chris. Best female statue for 2020. Fairly deep category. First up, we have Emma Frost by XM Studios. Poison Ivy Hush from Prime One Studio. Catwoman Premium Format by Sideshow Collectibles. Catwoman by Tweeterhead. Batgirl Premium Format by Sideshow Collectibles. Animated Series Harley Quinn by Sideshow Collectibles. Jean Grey Premium Format by Sideshow Collectibles. My Sharani by HMO. Probably didn't say that right.
My Sharona.
Oh,
The knack.
My Sharona, HMO.
I wasn't going to say it, but yeah. Athena by Infinity Studios. Batgirl by Tweeterhead. Hawkgirl Premium Format by Sideshow Collectibles. Starfire Premium Format by Sideshow Collectibles. Wonder Woman by Prime One Studio. Daenerys Targaryen Mother of Dragons by Prime One Studio. Domino Premium Format by Sideshow Collectibles. And finally, Starfire by Tweeterhead. There you have it.
Yeah,
More great choices.
very, very strong category here.
Yeah.
A lot of great ones. I'm going to surprise some people with my vote. I voted for Emma Frost from XM. I think that's a beautiful statue.
I'm up there with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
love it. Anybody else remember what they voted for?
You know, it's not on that list that should be is Magic. From Studio
Magic from who?
XM. That's a beautiful piece.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I wonder why that wasn't nominated.
I mean, it did arrive late, so maybe people were worried it wasn't going to arrive this year, but it's a beautiful piece.
That could be. I mean, and again, there were pieces that we kind of expected to be in hand. I think of like the Iron Studio third scale Joker we were supposed to have in December. And then again, some of them did come out after the fact. So hopefully they'll be on next year's nomination list when we do the second annual. So we'll see. But anyway, this is Mac's category. So we're going to go to Mac.
Once again, I need my music to key. Somebody should have that playing.
Mac does have the best beat.
All right, let's see. So, best female statue is Hush Poison Ivy by Prime One Studio.
Hey-o.
Hey, beautiful statue. I'm really glad to own that one. It is a beautiful statue. I could see why it won.
That was my vote.
Nice. It's a very, very beautiful statue. It got 39.9% of the vote. So again, congratulations to Prime One. And with second place with 13% of the vote, my pick of Emma Frost.
Oh, yeah.
So Emma Frost got the second. So two really beautiful female statues. What do you guys hope to see in 2021? I guess we got some Harleys coming out. Anything else you hope to see in 2021?
Deja Thoris.
The new Harley Hell on Wheels is looking good.
Yeah,
it does. That they did have the production photos of her.
That was great.
I actually am even more sold. I liked the production version of the EX better for some reason. I don't know why with the domino head. I think it looks better to me.
From different angles, yeah.
Well, I'll say it's always about different angles, but I think that's a beautiful statue. Again, Deja Thoris. I know, Jeff, you've been waiting forever for her.
2 years.
Yep, and of course you're excited for your new thumbnail whenever you open her up, right?
What do I use? I don't know. I'm not sure I'm going to make that work.
We'll see. Hopefully so. But anyway, really exciting. I'm excited for some Harleys, like I mentioned. I'm getting that new the Prime One Harley in. I'm really excited about her. Of course, what is the Arkham Harley 2022? Probably though.
Yeah.
Is anybody voting on Grogu for best portrait or?
I don't think we had any dented head Grogu's, unfortunately. But
Chris,
I think that might have come out after the fact.
Chris, I just got word from a Sideshow affiliate that all your reward points are going to be deleted from your account tonight.
Oh,
I just want to let you know. I just heard that.
Well,
So
that sounds about right.
I'm gonna go. You might want to go buy something real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Let's see. What should I buy?
No more Grogu for you.
Sideshow's not happy that they didn't win anything.
Well, I can't help the way people voted.
I know. I'm just pointing it out.
I can't. I have been surprised.
The results. No, it's not us.
I will say it's really difficult to compete with some of these companies. Like they're knocking stuff out of the park, and I'm sure companies see that. It's hard to compete with some of these things.
Mm-hmm.
In the old days when only one or two companies were in town, it made it easier probably. But man, a lot of competition, which is good for us.
It is
for us. So if I'm going to have to blow through my points tonight, I guess it's going to have to be that Prime One Hush. What do you think?
It's good. It's a good choice.
There you go.
I have to order that thing. I have to. Okay.
Do it right now. Do it live.
I know. A live order.
Do it right now.
We'll see. I'll think about it. I got a show to run. Come on.
We got Dan co-hosting.
I know. Anyway, we're going to move on to the next category, which is actually a really fun one. And Dan, I apologize in advance for having to read these names. I even practiced them ahead of time because I was like, I know there's some of them are pretty difficult, but we're going to go into favorite sculptor. So this was a really fun category, and I guess I need to put the right banner there. There we go. Favorite sculptor. Here's the problem with this category. There are some sculptors that are household names at this point. There's a lot that are not. So people tend to vote for people they know or they've heard of. That doesn't mean to say that they're not worthy of that vote. But I did try, whenever I did the categories and the nominations, I tried to put an example of their work. So hopefully that helped people kind of understand, because the sculpting this year is just insane. Yeah. I feel like, we talk about Prime 1 being next level. The sculpting has gone next level, all across the board, and everybody's competing to be the best. And again, it's only making us benefit from that. But Dan, without further ado, again, good luck on some of these. But what are the nominations for Best Sculptor?
Yeah, you're going to have to correct me as I go here. I'm glad you did your homework. We'll start with the easy one first. First up, Daniel Bell, favorite sculptor. Kafir Merlab, Marco Plouffe, Raf Grassetti, K.A. Kim, like that name. Stephenson Roca. Jefferson, Roca, Arnie Kim, Jonathan Matthews, Ramal Chopra, Wanda Kurniawan.
I think that's close.
I think it's close.
Yeah, it's close.
Medic, Caleb Nefson. And that's it.
Oh, there was one more. There should be one more on there.
I'm sorry, I should have turned the page. There's 3 more.
Okay, yeah. I know Martin Canale's on there.
The Kachurik brothers, Miguel Angel Lopez, and Martin Canale.
There we go. So a very amazing list of sculptors. I feel like there's just so many great ones. And I don't know. I'm really excited to see what people voted for here. So without further ado, Jeff Morris, I believe you have this result, and we'll go to you. Favorite sculptor of the year.
Oh, paper cut.
Because we have a Band-Aid for Jeff.
He said, "Oh, paper."
Don't get blood on your tuxedo.
Save your receipt, Sue Chris.
All right.
Yay!
Well, Daniel Bell is the winner.
The Bellmeister.
Congratulations to Daniel. I think Daniel, without a doubt, has had a superstar year. Would you not say?
Absolutely.
I say so. Yeah, his engagement with the community is just awesome.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that he came on Rogues Gallery Live, which was absolutely amazing of him to do that. And I thank Sideshow Collectibles for letting that happen. And how forthcoming he was about his process and the things that they're working on. And I think that obviously working for Sideshow has definitely boosted that level of people knowing him and what to expect from his work. On terms of premium formats and things like that. But congratulations to Daniel Bell. That's awesome. Favorite sculptor of the year. He did get 24.3% of the vote. So again, a pretty strong vote there. 24.3%. And in second place, runner-up with 11.9% was Kiefer Merlab, and he is the one that sculpted the Batman Who Laughs from Prime 1.
Yeah.
So two amazing sculptors. And again, I just want to congratulate everybody that was nominated because they're all fantastic. They're all phenomenal, all across the board, XM, Prime 1, Sideshow. Just really exciting, all these. And I'm excited that their names are finally kind of coming to the forefront.
Yeah.
Yep. I know especially Sideshow's very, very good at letting us know who sculpted things. Prime 1, they kind of sometimes do. XM kind of does a little bit, but it's not like that's out in the open, I guess. And I want to know who sculpted things. I want to say, okay, this is a Daniel Bell piece. This is a Stefferson Roca piece. This is a Romel Chopra piece. I love that. And K.A. Kim, which is phenomenal. She's phenomenal.
They don't want anybody stealing their sculptors. Daniel used to work for XM, right?
I don't remember. He might have. I can't remember if he sculpted for them or not. I'm sure. It seems like they've all kind of rotated around a bit.
All right, Jeff?
He did.
He was for XM, yeah.
He did the Iron Fist, didn't he?
Yeah.
XM.
Then
Sideshow
snapped them up.
Thank you, Daniel, for finally bringing us a Flash premium format that we so desperately needed.
Yep, absolutely. And it's great. Again, they're making these characters that we've wanted for so long. Robin and Mr. Freeze, Scarecrow, Flash, Gambit, all these. Storm coming, which is really exciting news for the X-Men collectors. So that's awesome. Let's see. Let me go to the next category here. So the next category is another short list here, but this is going to be, as we getting down to the final two categories, this is Best Statue Company of 2020. All right, Dan, you are up again with the nominations. This shouldn't take too long, hopefully.
No, this is a reprieve based on that last category, Chris. I think I can pronounce these ones. Okay, Best Statue Company 2020. First up, Sideshow Collectibles, followed by Prime One Studio, XM Studios, Tweeterhead, Toon Studios, Infinity Studios, and lastly, PCS.
Okay. We have a lot of great companies. We have some well-established companies. We have some newer companies, which is very exciting. And it'll also be interesting to see how those new companies do, like J&D Studios and some of these companies that are just now out of the gate. But without further ado, here we go. I've got the envelope right here. This is my first one I get to open. I'm very excited. Company of the year, favorite company of the year. Here we go. I apparently am opening these really badly here. So
the chat's booming. I think I know who won.
You think you know who won?
Yep.
Okay. Drum roll, please. Best Statue Company of the Year or favorite Statue Company of the Year as voted by the fans?
PCS.
Beyonce
Studio is our winner. Very nice. Prime One. Congratulations to Prime One. Let's see how they did. They performed very strongly here. They got 56.4% of the vote.
Wow.
Very, very strong. Again, one of our highest votes of the night, 56.4%. And coming in second place with 20% of the vote, XM Studios. So 20% there and 56.4 for Prime One. So what does that tell you guys? What is that telling you about how the community is feeling right now?
It really speaks to the quality of what they're putting out product-wise. Because you think about, there was a lot of struggles this year. They're shipped with their shipping, timing and cost, and their shipping. They took a beating in the community. A lot of people not happy with cost and time. And even with all of that, they still got 56% best statue company. I think it's phenomenal. And the product just kind of stands on its own,
Anybody else?
Yeah, I was going to say second that as well. I mean, Dan said it very well, so I'll just.
You can't really top what Dan said. That's right. I just like mic drop. There it is.
Wow.
Yeah, drop the mic.
Mike, he just dropped it.
Yeah. So anyway, congratulations to Prime One. I just want to second what Dan said. I absolutely love their products. I have not had a bad one to date. I know there are from time to time, like the Lobo, maybe people don't like the paint or, feel like it wasn't as good. But I could just testify for the things that I've got in personally. They're second to none. I love every single one that I have. I look forward to every single one I'm going to be getting. And it's just awesome. XM Studio, they're doing phenomenal work. What they're putting out, Hulk Transformation, Batman Sanity. I can definitely see why they are in second place. I think once the other companies like Queen Studios continue to be established, Infinity Studios, J&D, I think those companies are going to continue to do very well. I'm still very impressed with Sideshow. Everything I've been getting from them, paint-wise, sculpt-wise, they're dynamic, they're fun.
Yep.
And those are the companies that I buy from. Tweeterhead's doing phenomenal work. PCS, they've had some great pieces this year as well. It's just very exciting, and there's so many amazing companies. And again, I'm so happy that they are competing for your dollar, because that means the statues continue to get better, more dynamic. The bases are better. The characters they're bringing us are ones that we've been wanting finally. But again, 56.4% for Prime 1, that speaks volumes to me. I was surprised it was that high, but it really does goes to show how much people respect that company.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say there isn't any clear-cut winner. I think the fact that we're getting statues from any of these companies is great.
Yeah.
And like piggybacking on what Chris would say is competition between these companies is helping the collectors because they're outdoing themselves over and over, and it's helping the collectors that they're one-upping each other every time. So
Without a doubt.
You might not like one thing from one company, but you might like another thing from another company. So there's something for everybody. So
and I was going to say that I like that you have choices between what statues you like, depending on the scale and everything. So not everybody can collect the 1/3. 1/4 is a lot easier to display for a lot of people, but nowadays I think the quality is getting up there. So it's awesome.
Yep, for sure.
That's awesome. That's for sure.
Do you guys feel like 1/3 is becoming the most popular scale? Slowly.
I don't know if I would say that it would be that. I would say that maybe it may be the most admired, but because, like I said, not everybody can display it. I mean, it takes up a huge amount on a space. So
I was just the only reason I'm saying that is I like all this Ledger Joker stuff revealed. I can't believe, like with the Queen Studios is 1/4. I can't believe how many people said I wish it was 1/3. I mean, person after person kept saying that, and it got me thinking: is that becoming the more desired format? I'm curious.
Which is surprising because normally you see a lot of 1/3 pieces and people saying I wish it was 1/4.
Yeah,
that's true.
I would say no, not yet. And I think the edition sizes tell the story. If you look at the big sellers, Batman, Iron Man, Harley, when you look at the large or Wolverine, Sideshow is still putting out multi-thousand edition sizes for those pieces. And the 1/3 pieces just aren't getting that high yet.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
For like a Wolverine.
Yep, that's a very good point. Very good point. I still do think that 1/4 will be the king for a very long time.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. So congratulations to everybody there. Again, there's not a bad statue company. They're all amazing. And again, congratulations to Prime 1 and XM for being runner-up there. Well, I think it's time, before we do Statue of the Year, I think it's time to give away a statue. What do you guys think?
Yep.
Yeah, do that.
Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. And I have a random thing picker. I have, I think 700. I have 715 names in here, and so it's going to randomly pick an email address. And if you win, all you need to do is email me at thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. Again, I'm giving away the Dark Knight Returns from Tweeterhead. It is a artist proof, so it will not have an art box. It will be the statue with the exclusive. And also, I do ask that the winner pays for shipping. Okay. Drum roll. Here we go. And the winner is Josh Bolski, BOLEWSKI at AOL.com. Let me go ahead and copy this.
Congrats, Josh.
Yeah. I'm going to put it right here in the chat. So there we go. Josh is the winner. And again, if should we do a runner-up just in case?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be disappointing though if they. I don't know.
If Josh does not contact me, I'm gonna do a runner-up. I'm just gonna do that. Okay. The runner-up is Leonard Nimoy. I'm going to do this runner up here. Yeah, Mr. Spock. I'm going to do runner up. And just in case, so I can find it. So congratulations to our winner. And stop sharing there. Okay, so congratulations to our winner. I don't know if it's if that person is in the chat or not, but congratulations again. Please email me at thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. Yeah, congratulations. I hope you were able to contact me. So that's awesome. That's awesome.
Hey, Chris, can I say something?
Yes.
So talking about 1/6 scale pieces like this one that you just gave away, or just someone just won. Yeah, I don't care if you're an XM fan or a Sideshow fan or whatever. That 1/6 scale from Tweeterhead is one of the best 1/6 scale pieces ever produced. So Josh, I hope that you are hearing this and that you contact Chris, because it's phenomenal. Coming from Tweeterhead, it's amazing. They produced one hell of a statue.
It's really one of the best I've ever seen from Tweeterhead. Like, it's just really that good in person. And congratulations to everybody that's finally getting him, because he's finally shipping. I don't think the mud version is shipped yet.
January, I think.
In January. So anyway, Josh, congratulations again. Please contact me at thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. And we'll make arrangements. So anyway, I hope he contacts me. If not, Mr. Spock, hopefully he will contact me if we need to. And if neither one of them contact me, I will have to give it away on a future show. So we'll see how that goes.
Josh is in the chat, Chris.
Josh is here.
Oh, where is he?
Josh B.
Josh. Oh, that's Josh B. Is that him?
That's it.
Josh B, congratulations. That's awesome. Yeah, I love it. That's awesome. Well, I want to apologize to Mr. Spock, but if we,
Spock right now. Like,
yeah. Josh B, congratulations. Email me and we'll make arrangements. So thank you very much and congratulations. We'll get that out to you. It's already boxed up. I've had it boxed up for the last month, so it's ready to go and ready to be shipped to you. Again, it doesn't have an art box. They kind of hodgepodged it together with the foam. So, but the statue is in perfect condition. So, and it is the exclusive. So, congratulations to you. Congratulations. Okay. All right. So, are we ready for Statue of the Year?
Yeah.
I think we're ready.
let's do
Does
it.
anybody want to make a prediction? Anybody want to say what they voted for?
I think it's going to be this guy. Right?
Ooh, let's take a close up look at that guy. Nice. Now you know what? That's a Hummel.
That's
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Do you know what that's? Those are really cool. They were made from my neck of the woods.
Yeah, this is 1987 Stumbles. It says on it.
Does it have the pin? Does it have the penny embedded in the base?
No, there's a felt thing on the base.
On top of the base. On top of it.
Oh,
most of them have a coin embedded.
That's one of those gnomes that creeps your homes.
Yeah.
I don't see a coin on the base, but
okay.
Still, Statue of the Year.
Yeah, there you go. Very nice. Very nice.
Jeff, I need you to send that to me so I can review it, please.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
So here is the BATSY Award right here.
Oh, there it is.
Here we go. There's the BATSY Award.
Wow.
So the winner is going to be, I'm going to put the nameplate of the Statue of the Year on here, and we'll have a running list of these guys each year. So this is the BATSY for them. So congratulations to the winner here up and coming. Let's see here. Let me get back to my banners here. Oh, I better get it off of me there. There we go. And let's do the Statue of the Year. All right. So this is pretty exciting. Now, did you guys want to say what you voted for or who you voted for?
So any scale?
It could be any scale. Yep, it's any scale.
It's definitely not Hawkman.
I like Hawkman.
Hawkman could, if it didn't have the issues, it could have been an absolute top contender. Absolutely. because it's a phenomenal statue. And again, Mac, I feel so bad for you.
It's okay.
It just kills me that there aren't more available. Like it's just,
I actually had the chance to get another one, and I declined. I just didn't.
Oh,
didn't
did you?
go through it. Yeah, I just didn't want to go through it. So
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I don't blame you either.
yeah,
And I hope we never have that problem again from Iron Studios.
yeah.
Hopefully
not.
Yeah, hopefully. So no Hawkman for you. What about the rest of you guys? What do you guys think?
Wow. Scarecrow.
Scarecrow. Okay, Scarecrow.
Yeah, Batman Who Laughs for the win.
Dan's going with one of his favorites. Absolutely.
It's your favorite too.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
But you know what? Tomorrow's video that I'm putting out, I'm going to give a big shout out to Jim Menigan because he inspired me to do this because it made me think. I did my top 15 statues that I got in this year.
Yeah.
And that'll be tomorrow's video. It's kind of wrap up the rest of this year. And
maybe I should do
Batman Who Laughs was not my number one.
Really?
So spoiler, I'm not going to tell you where it was, but it was not my number one.
Extreme soft venom
surprised me. Although I do say in the video it could change any day. Like tomorrow it might be my favorite, but when I filmed it, it was not number one.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out and be different. I'm gonna say Liber Mejo Joker.
Liber Mejo Joker. Okay. Very, very fair choice there. Jeff Morris, what do you think?
My favorite one was just because I got it was the Batman Who Laughs. And I think it's done so well because it sold out and that, it sold out so fast. A lot of the Prime ones just hang out available for a lot longer than that did.
It says a lot.
Yeah.
Especially for a new character.
Yep.
A new character sold out that quickly.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, true. Yeah.
Eric, did you pick for your best of the year? Your favorite? I figured you go with Sanity. Sanity,
It
right?
comes down to the collector again. You can go with any 1/3 scale because 1/3 scale is going to show more detail. So yeah, you can say Batman Who Laughs or any other 1/3 scale because it's going to show more detail. I want to give it to something that deserves it more and that earned it more. And to me, that's XM Studios 1/6 line. I think their 1/6 line, they capture the details, they capture the sculpt, the way these 1/3 pieces are capturing it easily. And any XM 1/6 scale, but I'm going to still stick with the Sanity piece or any 1/6 scale going right. They're announcing it as extremely detailed, and I think they're nailing it. I mean, obviously, like I said, 1/3. You have more. It's a bigger footprint. You can show easier details and paint sculpt, but I'm going to stick with Sanity.
Very good pick.
I like it.
I think everybody picked, right? Everybody had a choice here.
Yep.
Okay. Well, Dan, let's do the nominations for Statue of the Year.
Statue of the Year for 2020. The list is pretty deep, guys. All worthy. First up, Batman Who Laughs from Prime One Studio. And I think we're done, right?
there it is. Mic drop again. There you go. Well, still see it.
Still read them. All right. Okay. Next up, Batman Sanity, the color version by XM Studios. Batman Sanity, the smoke version by XM Studios. Hush, Poison Ivy by Prime One Studio. Thanos and Lady Death by XM Studios. Scarecrow Premium Format by Sideshow Collectibles. Hulk Transformation by XM Studios. The Liber Mejo Joker by Prime One Studio. Batman Shogun by XM Studios. Bane vs. Batman by Prime One Studio. Hawkman by Iron Studios. In two Brainiac by Prime One Studio. Dark Knight Ledger Joker by Queen Studios. Emma Frost by XM Studios. New 52 Batman by Prime One Studio and Sideshow Collectibles. Dark Knight Returns Master Race by Prime One Studio. Hush Superman, the black version by Prime One Studio. General Zod by Prime One Studio. Daenerys Targaryen, Mother of Dragons by Prime One Studio. Mr. Freeze Premium Format by Sideshow Collectibles, Jet Power Optimus Prime by Prime One Studio, and last but certainly not least, Batman Damned by Prime One Studio.
Gosh.
Boom.
Drum roll.
It's just literally incredible how many of these statues are just, and yes, most of those were larger scale. But again, two nominations for Batman Sanity. I think that was the only 6 scale in that list? I think. I think so.
Yeah. Yes. Those are the only 6 scale.
Larger scale has the advantage.
It does. And I going back to what Eric said, but it does go to show you kind of what's on the minds of the collectors or what they feel like is the most quality. But it doesn't necessarily mean that in reality. You know, there are amazing, great pieces that are smaller than 1/4. But again, so many amazing statues in this category. Again, the BATSY of the year. Here we go. Drum roll, please. Statue of the year. Hopefully I opened this one better than the last one I did.
Tear it open. Come on.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for making their prediction in the chat. Hopefully you're making your prediction as well. But the statue of the year, as voted by the fans for 2020.
PCS.
The Batman Who Laughs from Prime One Studio. Absolutely fantastic statue. Congratulations again.
I knew it. Where's
This
Prime
statue-
One in the chat? Where's Prime One?
Yeah, where's Prime One in the chat? This statue has dominated tonight.
Yep. It
Dominated tonight in multiple categories. And it just goes to show you how incredible the statue is. It's one of my favorite statues of all time.
Yeah.
And I know the gentlemen in here that have that piece feel the same. It's incredible. It got 19% of the vote. 19% of the vote for the Batman Who Laughs. Coming in second place, runner up with 13.8% is the Batman Sanity, the color version.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
it's a very worthy second place,
Yep.
13.8%. Again, I thought that would definitely be a little bit more neck and neck there with the results. But again, 13.8 is again very strong for Sanity. And this one probably was divided more than any other category. Like, you know, it's a pie chart, which I'll show you guys in the video, but it's a pie chart. And it looked like just a color explosion because so many people voted so differently for that category. But again, Batman Who Laughs, what else could you say about it?
I think a lot of that is just because the Batman Who Laughs kind of just exploded like this year.
Yeah.
As far as like, you know, he was like, you know, released and he just got huge. So like, not only that, you know, you have that, you know, that really fantastic statue that's just, you know, that everybody just seeing to love. But Jim's right. I think that that next year when the sideshow one comes out by Cressetti, that's gonna be a game changer. I really like that one. So it's a nice
really
nice
cool
size.
too.
Yeah.
It's a great character.
The scale's cool and everything. So
Jim Mint just said Batman Who Laughs 1/4 by Sideshow might dominate next year too. It's very possible. We were talking the other day in our chat, like, why isn't that up for pre-order?
Yeah.
That's insane. I don't get it.
Like, it was clearly one of the biggest hits of Sideshow Con. It's an amazing statue. It's very popular. Batman Who Laughs from Prime One sold out.
I wonder, you think they're working some part of it? Because they didn't show the EX, right? There was no EX that they.
No, I'm dumbfounded by it.
Yeah.
Same
There
with-
just wasn't a lot. You know, you had the Diamond Select statue and you had the Kotobukiya statue and then you had the Prime One statue.
Yep.
So that was about it.
Yep. True.
And those have all sold very, very well.
For that character.
Yeah. The Chris Reeve Superman also hasn't gone up for PO.
That's true.
That's
too.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
which one?
Chris Reeve Superman.
Oh yeah.
That is interesting. Some people are bringing up in the chat here is that some of the more recent ones, like Black Canary, didn't have an EX, so maybe there wouldn't be an EX for Batman.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's one of those things where it's a no-brainer thing to me. I mean, they may have rushed some of those pieces to get them just to the show with a COVID year.
Mm-hmm.
You think that could be impact back into too? They're just waiting for like maybe 21, so that way it's people aren't so it's not so negative, and maybe that's they could release it then. So
Could be.
It's possible.
If it did have an exclusive, anybody have any guesses what exclusive would be?
3 Robins.
It's got to be one of the Robins.
Oh,
you guys weren't going to say like a red cherry guitar?
That's what I said.
Yeah, that was obviously a lot of memes. But one thing I kind of thought is maybe why it didn't go up for pre-order yet is maybe the factory schedule. This year has kind of pushed everything back further. But I don't know. It's such an awesome statue. And Jim says, I don't think it needs an EX. I don't either.
Sure.
Yeah.
Would you guys want like a proximity Damien like what Prime 1 did?
No, I think it actually looks okay just by itself. I think the sculpt, the pose on it and everything looks great.
Yeah. If they keep the price down on that piece by doing exactly what Mac just said, I think they could sell a lot of that statue. A lot. I mean, I think they'll sell a lot anyways, but I don't think it needs one either.
So do you predict the growing trend is us YouTubers, as soon as we do reviews on these sideshow pieces, they sell out within a week or so.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that it will sell out before the reviews come out? Or do you think the ES will be so high that it'll sit there for a little while?
It's a newer character, so maybe not.
Yeah. I think that piece would be one that would, I don't know if it's going to sell out immediately, but it would definitely be one that everybody's going to want. So the people that didn't have missed out. Yeah. If you missed out on the Prime 1 and you just didn't have the space for the Prime 1, it's a perfect statue for you. So,
Yep. Agreed. I want to give a shout out to Fee Mint. I don't know if Fee's ever been on the channel before, but thank you very much, Fee. That's awesome. Thank you for being here.
Oh, she's definitely been in the chat. She's definitely been here.
She's been here before. Okay, well, that's awesome. I unfortunately, I don't get to see everybody that's here, so thank you very much for being here. But yeah, Batman Who Laughs, that's going to be an amazing piece. Let's kind of wrap up to, hold on. We got DT's Geek Show in the house. That's awesome.
Hey, DT.
Batman Who Laughs will come out on January 1st, 2022, so nobody can use their existing form. That is awesome. That is awesome. That is fantastic. Oh, that's hilarious. I love it. Yeah, we talked about that on our last show with the points. But you do have a solid year to use those points, so hopefully that'll be out well before then. I hope. But as we kind of wrap up this year, and again, kind of thank God it's about over. And I'm very optimistic about 2021. But what are you guys looking forward to this year in collecting this next coming year? Have you also, I'm going to ask, have you guys been impressed with the 12 Days of Sideshow reveals yet? We've had like 6 days.
Jeff's got a good opinion on that.
Yeah. Go ahead.
We've had
5 days of fonts.
5 days of fonts.
I did a video about it. I think the character choices have been good, but I think the presentation has been poor because we're just getting banners. And I don't understand why that is. We talked a little bit about that in our private chat, that we don't think that they have to go overseas for a prototype. You 3D print it.
Yeah.
Someone in their art department paint it up, take pictures, take video. I don't know why. I'm not sure if the virus is the problem, but I don't know what the holdup is. Last year, after each reveal, the first 3 reveals, we got a YouTube video from Sideshow minutes after midnight when they announced it, showing us the whole statue. This year, we got 3 banners in a row. So there's something going on. I don't know what it is, but the characters are good. We finally are getting a Storm. We're finally getting Ahsoka. These are really good steps. Yep. I think they're going to be great. The sculptors are the best in the game. So I think it's going to be good, but I wish we didn't have to wait to see them.
Yeah. I agree with Jeff. The character choices are great. it's just we're not seeing much, but eventually one day we'll see it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
What do you guys predict? Kind of going on with the trend of what they've done so far. What do you guys think we'll still see? We still have a number of days left.
Through, so we still have hopefully a DC villain, right?
There better be, or I'm gonna I don't know. I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna destroy all my statues in my room. I'm gonna fly to side. No, I'm just kidding.
Hold you to that.
They make a good video.
I'm gonna take the Batsy and no, no. But surely there's got to be a Batman villain, right?
Chris, I'm looking forward to. Sorry, off topic, not sideshow, but XM. I'm looking forward to seeing. You're gonna laugh. More of the samurai Scarecrow.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because just the hand looked really good.
Dan, you can't go there.
I know. But man, that looked good.
It does look good.
But I'd like to see. I mean, Sideshow's been doing a great job. I mean, I didn't plan on getting the quarter scale villains from Sideshow, and I broke down and I bought Scarecrow after seeing YouTuber reviews. Ended up buying that one and then got Freeze. Thanks to my good buddy Eric who hooked me up. Got Freeze. And they're just doing a great job. They're nice pieces. They don't take a lot of footprint. They still are visually, highly impactful in the collection. I love them. I hope they do. I hope they do some more.
Yeah.
So does that lean you more toward getting that penguin then?
I tell you what, it kind of puts the brakes a little bit on that XM penguin because I want to see what Sideshow is going to come with.
Yeah.
In the past that wouldn't have been true until I, only. Now that said, I mean, I have the original, the Bane, the quarter scale Bane from Sideshow, which I love, but I just, didn't plan on buying them. And now I would have normally, I think I would have been right on that XM penguin, but.
So like Prime One's doing their penguin, their Jason Fabok penguin. What if they announce a Scarecrow this year? Would that change your opinion?
Oh boy.
Oh man. I know.
Let's just go
tough questions tonight.
Can we hope they're putting a big enough dent in my wallet with what they've announced? Are you kidding?
Yeah, for sure, without a doubt. But yeah, I'm really excited for that Samurai line, and congratulations to everybody that started from day one, because those pieces are very difficult to find. You can still find a Bane here and there, but like trying to find Catwoman or Poison Ivy for Pete's sakes, like it's insane. And I do tip my hat to XM. Their money goes up.
Yeah.
They don't go down.
Yep.
And that says a lot because a lot of other companies, they're kind of even or stay the same.
True. Very true.
It just depends on the piece. But yeah, I that's amazing. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Ryan, $10 super chat. Thank you very, very much for that. That's going to go right back into this channel. So whenever you guys do super chats and things like that, to do all these graphics and banners and things like that, it costs $25 a month. So thank you guys. All of that money goes right back into the production. So hopefully I'll be able to keep affording to keep this up so we can keep this up for future shows and things like that, and not go back to the StreamYard banner. But anyway, thank you guys so much for donating. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Ryan. Man, you rock. How about you, Mac? What's on your list for this next coming year? What are you looking forward to or hope they announce?
Well, I'm not really looking forward to much of anything, as you know.
Going to your new Mac Palace.
Yeah, I just got, we just went out and picked out some things for it today. So like, so I mean, I love seeing all the stuff that comes out. I've just like everybody else, but this next year, for me, I might have to tone it down a little bit. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm ready to see the new stuff and maybe slide in a few pieces there, here and there, and we'll see what happens. So, but yeah, I mean, next year is gonna be a crazy year for me.
Collection's already looking beautiful. Nothing wrong with that. So.
Yeah, absolutely. How about you, Jeff?
Which one?
How about we'll go to Delaney.
Okay.
I'm putting your banner up now. It's just fitting. We'll go right to you. How about that?
No, I'm like I said before, I'm looking forward to Deja Thoris. I'm looking forward to seeing some of the Sideshow reveals. I really want to see the Storm. I really want to see Ahsoka. I really want to see Doctor Doom. I'm hoping that they do a Two-Face. I hope we get that revelation this week. There's a lot to look forward to. Plus, you've got all those quarter scale DCs that XM are going to be doing. You know, they're doing a lot of stuff, a lot of JLA and stuff like that. So I really want to see what those look like. I too probably won't spend as much in the coming years I have in the last couple, just because I'm full and there's not a lot that I'm really willing to sell. So we'll see, but I'm sure it'll be a very fun year.
Absolutely. Well said. How about you, Jeff Morris?
I'm anxious to see the Harley Hell on Wheels. The final pictures look good. Maybe a little different, but still.
Did you order that yet, Jeff, or no?
No.
I did.
I did.
Shocker.
I wanted to see what. Surely there has to be another villain this year, or maybe finally a Nightwing.
Mm-hmm.
So we got Robin, which is really, really way better in person than you would imagine from pictures. The Robin is really cool.
I love
it. Everything is so compact. I mean, I have it on that. I think the shelf is 15 inches and perfectly the way it's holding the bow staff and the way the pose of it and the base. It does not stick out in odd places that you need to arrange it or part of it off the shelf. They really engineered it well, which surprised me. I've looked at it and the line of everything is lined up so you could put it right up against a wall if you wanted to.
Cool.
So they put a lot of thought into it.
Awesome. I want to give a shout out to Bat Beast, another $10 super chat. Thank you very much. And Bat Beast is also a member. Thank you very much again. That goes right back into the channel. So thank you guys so very much for your support. You are awesome. So thank you very, very much. I wanted to kind of piggyback with what you said, Jeff. I do think that there will be a Nightwing. I'm going to predict a Nightwing and one Batman villain. That's just I just get a vibe.
It's gotta be.
It's got to be, right? It's just got to be.
Yeah.
But if let's say it is a Batman villain, do you guys want to predict who you think it'll be?
Okay.
I'd love to see a Riddler. I'd love to see that green suit.
I could see them doing Riddler though, just because talk about a big opportunity in the market. Holy cow.
So no secret. It's we heard Bell was going to do something. So who's it going to be?
I'm going to go back to kind of what Dave Igo said when we had David Igo on the channel. Again, that was a dream come true to have him on. But he talked about Sideshow and monsters, and yeah. I think Two-Face.
Yeah,
Two-Face would be
Riddler's
cool.
not a monster. Penguin could be considered a monster.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Depending on which one you do, but Two-Face to me is the most monstery you could do if you did it right. So that's my prediction. I'm going to predict Two-Face.
I'd like to see a Man-Bat.
Yeah, Man-Bat, Clayface, Two-Face would be awesome.
Man-Bat could be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Where they did Hawk Girl's wings.
And they kind of already did Man-Bat a little bit with that Nightmare Batman.
A little bit. Yeah,
a little bit. You could he's kind of Man-Batty, but I think Riddler would probably be the number one thing people would want.
Yeah, that's where my vote is.
Mainstream villains, Man-Bat. Yeah,
I bet Clayface would be a real sleeper hit for them.
Yeah,
I do too.
With really cool, a couple of really cool exclusive swap outs. I bet he would be a sleeper hit for them.
All right, so for me, Sideshow did the Superman PF with the Brainiac base, and he's holding Brainiac's head. I know Prime One already did the game version of Brainiac, but I would like to see Sideshow do a quarter scale Brainiac, like comic book version of Brainiac.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I would buy that day one.
I'd love to see the Brainiac match that Superman base.
Yeah.
I can't. Can you guys believe they haven't done that? Like it was like such a teaser. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. I think that'd be awesome. Hey Levi, Levi asked Mac, what's your Insta?
I put my Instagram link in the chat over here. So
there it is, right there. Boom. Sorry, I didn't see it. I hadn't got that far yet. So if you want to visit Mac Collections, right there, always great photos. I think your latest one had a little standoff with Bane versus Nightfall, if I remember right.
Yeah, I had a little Nightfall action going on.
Yeah, awesome photography. So definitely check it out.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
Instagram's awesome. Instagram lets you connect with fans and other collectors. It's just such a great platform, and it just lets us really show off the art, which is why we're all here. We love the art.
Right.
Collectors Therapy says new Joker PF. That would be amazing. I would love to see a Daniel Bell Joker.
Yeah.
And I think it's time. I think it's time.
Yeah, they'll do it either way. You'll see a new Joker, a new Harley, maybe a new Batman.
We'll definitely get a Batman.
Yeah.
We'll definitely get a Batman. Oh, Dark Range. Oh my gosh, $20 super chat. Thank you very much. This was a well thought out, super fun event, Chris and the Rogues. Thank you for the hard work you guys put into this show. Top notch entertainment. Thank you very much. You guys are way too generous tonight. Thank you guys so very much. Oh, that's awesome.
We were all expecting to get these envelopes on time.
What did I say about 2 weeks ago?
Who won Best Statue of the Year? It was the
Batman Who Laughs.
Okay.
I think I still have it right here. Either the company. There we go. There it is, right there.
So the BATSY award goes to Batman Who Laughs.
Yep, this one goes to Prime One right here. Batman Who Laughs. So I'm going to create a little nameplate for it.
Are you gonna keep those and display them up throughout the?
I think so. I think that would be kind of fun.
I think that'd be cool.
The first day, like each year, will be Statue of the Year, and I'll just have all these on a display shelf. I have those white shelves.
Yeah.
I'd love to send it out to the companies, but I don't know how to get it to them. So
yeah.
And I don't even know if they would want it, but somebody said earlier it'd be really cool if we had artists next year, if we had the statue companies in the chat with us or on the show. That would be amazing. If you're watching this and want to be on the show next year, please contact me because that would be amazing. Even have you as part of a video package or something. That'd be really cool. Again, Dark Ranger 7, thank you very much. You've always been such a big supporter of the channel, so thank you. Kyle says Daniel Bell Deathstroke. That would be awesome. They definitely would need to do another Deathstroke.
Yeah, that would be cool.
The other one seemed small.
It was very small.
Compared to the other figures.
Yeah. That was one of my few rant videos I did back in the day. Just because I was just so disappointed with the art direction on that piece. And like they were doing such amazing statues and they made this little guy. It's still a cool piece. I've even seen it like repainted, which looks pretty good. But yeah, a new Deathstroke for sure.
Yeah, I wish that Prime wanted to bring back that comics Deadshot too.
Oh yeah.
I'd buy that. I'd buy that in a heartbeat. So
that'd be cool.
I'd love to see that come back.
Let's see. XM got the okay for KC, or is it KG? Right, KG Beast. I'm sure Sideshow did as well. That'd be awesome. Maybe Jim's got some inside information. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be awesome. Oh my gosh, we got another super chat. $5 from Archangel. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mac, a restraining order only lasts so long.
That's hilarious.
Archangel is without a doubt a key part of the Rogues Gallery Live. Would you say?
Yeah, I would definitely say so. He's a key
part
of
the drunk comments tonight.
Who's drunk?
Archangel's a key part to the community.
Absolutely.
The man's a treasure.
We need to have him on the show sometime.
Yeah, absolutely.
Contact me, Arch. We need to get you on. That'd be awesome. Oh, I'm sorry. Jim said XM Beast.
Oh yeah,
and that piece looks really good.
It does.
It's still rendered though, right? Like we haven't seen a printed version yet.
Right.
John says, "Love to see a Voltron. A Ra's al Ghul would be awesome." Oh, I love this new Killer Croc. Oh
yeah,
I would kill for that. That would be amazing.
Yeah,
I think we might see that sooner sooner than later. It's been a while. They have the license. I think that would be a possibility.
A new pose. A pose similar to that little Iron Studios one.
Yeah, exactly. That is a cool pose.
That was just a great pose, and it.
Yeah, everybody
would be
said, imagine
different.
imagine if it was 1/4.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
could see where we're saying like, oh, I hope there's a new villain, Batman villain, and then they'd be like, hey, here's a new Killer Croc.
Yeah.
George, we didn't have a best Joker category, but I can tell you it's the Bermejo Joker. See, that was easy.
See?
Yeah, it was easy. Ark wants a 1/4 Jubilee. I bet that's coming.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
That's coming at some point. Oh, look at this. Kyle says Martin Canale, Solomon Grundy.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Gosh, everybody's just drooling over here in the chat.
Right.
Like, it's like, oh, all the possibilities
Really
of
fun.
what we might see.
It's only Monday.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Says, I like the bubblegum one Diamond did for New York Comic Con 2020. I don't know if I saw that one. Maybe. I don't know. Anybody else want to say what they're looking forward to? Did everybody have a chance to say?
I'll say that there has been a lot of great pieces that came out, and just doing this stuff on for review and YouTube, you kind of forget. Like a lot of those pieces, I completely forgot that I had got the Zod from Prime 1. So like a lot of the pieces that I got, I'm like, oh yeah, I got that. So I like to try to I'd like to try to rate the pieces that I have actually seen in person. One of those for sure would have been the Hulk transformation, but I jumped on that a little bit too late. But a lot of great pieces this year from all the companies. So
yeah,
I love that Hulk transformation.
Yeah,
it's awesome, and I'm really excited about the Iron Studios Joker.
Yeah,
really excited. I'm gosh, I have
that could be any time now, right?
Allegedly.
What
was the response we got from Iron Studios? It's delayed. We don't know. We don't know when it's coming.
They're fixing the leg. Making
Fixing
sure
the
legs
what?
they're fixing the legs. They're making sure that they're sturdy.
Oh, I hope so. Did you actually hear that for real?
No.
Okay. I was like, there's no leg issues. Hopefully he won't be hollow and break in half.
You know why I said that.
I don't understand why anything that size would be hollow.
They're fixing the crotch region.
Yeah, that's what they're fixing.
Yeah, well, I for one, there's so many different ones that I'm very, very excited about, and of course, we're going to be reviewing them on our channels, which is exciting. And it's just I'm so excited for 2021. I'm excited for the reveals. I hope we get more awesome ones from Sideshow. Obviously, Prime 1 has been nailing it. XM has been nailing it. Queen Studios, Infinity Studios, all these companies. It's just I don't know. I don't know if there's been a more exciting time to be a collector. Probably not for our wallets. Our wallets will suffer miserably in 2021, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
But I did hear tonight. A lot of you said maybe you're going to kind of back off a bit. So who knows? Of course, we say that, but then the reality sets in, and we're like, "Oh, I'll order that one, and then I'll order that one."
Yeah.
you know how it is.
I say that a lot, and then I tend to completely blow all of that out of the water. So don't ever think, don't take what I say as truth, because
it's not gospel.
It's not. It rarely pans out the way that it
is. My wallet lives in mortal fear of these streams. Yeah. Yeah, we're not doing any pictures tonight, so that'll save you a little bit. But I've got a whole bunch loaded up for the next show.
There we go.
So we're not touching into the Ledger Jokers tonight, right?
No, we're gonna wait. We could easily go into that, but we've gone over 2 hours, so
That's next year. One category: best Heath Ledger Joker.
Yeah,
and there have to be a 1/3 scale category and a 1/4 scale category.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know how you could beat that Queen one. That's amazing.
Yeah. I think that Hot Toys is going to re-release theirs. They re-released the Batman and the Batpod.
Yep.
Is it an anniversary of the movie or something? Or is it
2008?
Yeah. It's got to be a license.
because 2020 was so shitty? They're like, we're just going to give a bunch. Let's
We'll
all
just re-release everything.
Jump to 2022.
Badman says, guys, this is one of your best shows ever. Thank you for all you do. All the best for 2021. And I just want to throw that back at you guys. Thank you. The audience has grown massively in the year 2020, and it's all thanks to you guys. You guys are the ones that come and watch. And just thank you for making it such a great year for Rogues Gallery. Thank you for making it such a great year for the Batman Statue Collector channel, Matt Collections, Secret Sanctuary. We're all loving to continue to grow, and we're all loving to continue to interact and be a part of this community with all of you guys and bring you the best reviews and best news we can. Also, again, thanks to Jim and Extreme Collectibles. So many other great channels out there that continue to do amazing work. And just again, I hope everybody out there has a great new year. Happy New Year. Thank you so very much for tuning in to the first annual Batsies. Again, if you did enjoy it, please give the video a thumbs up. And let us know in the comments if you would like us to do the second annual Batsy Awards, Best of the Best 2021. Let me know in the comments down below. But is there anything else you guys want to say to wrap up this year before we move on to our next show, either maybe next week or the week after that? We'll see how much Joker goodness we can withstand if we can even hold off for 2 weeks. But anyway, is there anything else you guys want to say to the crowd or say for the year?
Happy New Year. Be safe.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's.
Yep.
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy
Thanks.
New Year.
Be safe.
Absolutely. Happy New Year to everybody. You guys, if you're traveling, Jeff, be safe on your way home. And again, be good to each other out there, and stay safe, stay healthy. And we'll see you back in 2021 right here in the Batcave. Good night, everybody. Good night.
Thanks, guys.